than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga.
1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
This video is sponsored by Kush Online, your home for cute, comfortable, curvy wear. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear. Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about my Jazzy life. Now, I don't do a lot of video about her, but it's something that I just really wanted to react on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull her up and we're going to make this thing do what it do. For those of you who are new here, I'd like to say welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. Turn on those post notifications and be sure to hit that like button. Those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And please do the same. If you have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do so. Turn on those post notifications and be sure you hit that like button. This channel is a commentary and reaction channel. I also do some commentary on general things, but primarily we talk about all things mommy sector and mommies. So if you like that type of content, please be sure to, like I said, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and turn on those post notifications. So we're going to be talking about my Jazzy life. I'm going to go ahead and get this video pulled up here real quick. But we're going to be talking about her. It's a video that she did. She called herself responding to Liv's life. Now, the fact of the matter is she really should have sat this one out. Liv's life just found out that her ex-husband is now married again. She also found out a lot of information that they put out. She actually heard the live that they did. And so Jasmine alleged that they, when I say they, I actually mean her, that Liv's life brought her up somehow. And so she felt the need to do a video talking back to them, almost 1 hour long of a video, which number one was crazy because you didn't have to say anything even if you did see it. Number two, why are you watching Liv's videos? And again, like I said, she should have sat this one out. This is talking about mothering. And I know that she feels she has a lot of good points, but honey, let's keep it real. With some of the stuff that's out here about Jasmine, she really don't want to go that route. Now, the fact is, Liv's life does not have custody of 3 of her 5 children primarily. She has either joint or secondary custody. So Jasmine wants to use that consistently as a point of conversation and a way, now that she's not friends with Liv, to talk trash about her. But honey, Liv does not have custody because someone else loved those kids enough to make sure that they were in a home where they would be taken care of. And I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, I know that Philip loves his kids, but let's be honest, he don't love them enough to want to have them every day, all day. And that's the only reason Jasmine got them kids. But let's go ahead and pull this video up and go ahead and get start watching the video, and I'll be back with my commentary. She's in a gym somewhere, guys. I'm not quite sure where, but don't be alarmed that you don't hear anything. For some reason, she started the video and then had it on mute. Like, that's very unsmart. But anyway, this is Jasmine. This is what she does. I'm all the way over to a minute and 35 seconds, and she's just now about to start talking.
To get started in data
That's a
analytics, you
shame.
don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will
I guess she's using Liv to get some to make money, because we just saw a commercial try to pop up, and heck, we still haven't heard this girl talk. That's another reason why she's not too bright. The value of these girls' content is why they don't get more views than they do.
Hey y'all, what's up? I wanted to tap in. You know, people think that they can sit here like,
People is Olivia.
first of all, I'm not in nobody's mess. I be minding my own business, right? And it's when people say things like I'm not like Jasmine. Well, you can never be like me. You can never be like me. And I would never want to be like you.
Now she says that, but she just literally came on here less than a year ago crying because Liv wouldn't talk to her. This is the third person that she done fell out with publicly that she came over here crying, and she had the nerve to, do that. But I don't want to be like you, and um, wrinkle her mouth up. Jasmine is delusional if she does not know all of the things and all of the people who have smeared her dirt all over social media. Now she's a 10-year content creator and she don't have her sound on. But then the other day when her and Philip was trying to do a skit, she was supposed to have her sound off and then had it on. That's who we dealing with here, y'all.
All right, can you hear me now? Y'all can hear me now? No, it wasn't on mute. I had got a phone call. So I just wanted to say, she can never be like me. I would never want to be like you. You're a horrible individual, a horrible mother. You're a horrible person all in one. Stop trying to compare us, because I can show my emotions and be realistic and still get to taking care of my kids. We're not the same. I might be my emotions may be more stronger than yours. I might be upset sometimes, but bitch, one thing that I do is I take care of my kids.
Okay, let's talk about that. Jasmine, when is the last time you purchased anything for your kids? When is the last time you've taken your kids
To
on
cut their kids, cut my kids.
vacation? When is the last time you were able to take care of your household without coming on social media begging for money and begging people to help you? You do uh, gift registries every time there's a Christmas or a major holiday, and for birthdays, Philip pretty much does everything. As a matter of fact, didn't your son have to go to the doctor here recently and you basically didn't have the money to take him or something to that effect? Your baby daddy said you was broke. Dang, you that broke? So when you say take care of, what do you mean? Forcibly be in the house with them because no one else wants them? And let's be honest, if your kids' fathers were to take the fact of you and how you care for your kids, a person who has several CPS cases, and they used that to determine if they wanted custody of the kids, you too would have been going to court. Now, the difference between you and Liv and her Karen nature, she felt like those kids couldn't be taken from her. She didn't really think that her kids would ever be taken from her. That's why she don't have them. She didn't do anything. When they asked her to take tests, she didn't take a test. She didn't make sure she completed the task that the court told her to take. And because of that, she lost her kids. No, she shouldn't want to be like you. Because, in my opinion, and the things I've seen and heard from you, you're worse.
Kids' hair. Yeah, sis. They have to cut your daughter's hair because you ain't brushed it in a month.
Okay, now that was some effed up mess. But the fact of the matter is, Jasmine, your kids have been on this platform for over 10 years and their hair has not grown. There is absolutely no reason that your kids walk around looking mad. As a matter of fact, I think it was a year and a half ago when Caitlin got her hair done, it basically fell all out because you let the braids stay in too long. You are not any better than her. You are not.
Since they've been with you, look, you called for me. Here I am. Ring, ring. Hello, bitch. I'm here. Yeah. You can never be like me.
Jasmine, you are not a good mother. You are not. You are not a good mother. You are not a good provider. You are not a good homemaker. You are home all the time. You are a content creator with over 60,000 followers, but yet you still need help taking care of your household. You really should have sat this one out, sis, because you are not a good mom. I don't want to say trash, a piece of shit, poor excuse for, but all of those actually apply. Your kids walk around with clothes on that's too big or too small. You just did was that Easter or something? Those kids had red and white on with some blue jeans or black jeans, and everybody's shirts was to their doggone elbows. Like, girl, now I ain't finna sit up here and act like Liv is that deal either. But you are a horrible mom. The sad fact of the matter is that you just don't have anybody who wants your kids the way Gerard loves his kids. Philip, he gets his kids when he's supposed to, but does he go out of the way to make sure you're taking care of those kids? Only one time have I ever heard anybody say that he has, and that's when you was over there crying over Chris in the room with the door closed and wasn't feeding those kids, and they had to call their father wherever he was and say that they were hungry. Now, one thing you don't do is let them kids miss school because you'll have to be bothered with them. That's the only reason why. So you are not a better mom.
Ever. And you know what else? Bitch, I'm not on child support. We two different people. Stop doing that. No. We're two different people. I'm not on child support.
But let's be honest, Jasmine, you are not on child support because no one wants to take primary custody of your children and put you on child support. They would rather let their kids stay with you and your piss poor parenting than to take custody and get the money. They saying forget it, get somebody else to do it. That is nothing to be proud of. You should be ashamed.
Never. You know what else is funny? If my baby daddy had the kids, if it was the other way around, I would be cordial. You need to learn how to talk to people. That's why shit don't go your way. You keep trying to drag mother all the time, and that's why.
Well, the difference between you and Liv is that her Karen nature has her feeling entitled. You don't have that luxury, Jasmine. You don't have the luxury because you're not biracial. Not only are you a black girl, let's just call it what it is, you're a black girl that has kids by people that his character is so bad and off putting, they almost can't have custody of the kids. Let's be honest. Your your kid's father is a sex offender. And with that being the case, he may actually be going back to jail. So what he gonna do with them kids? Let him go to his mama house on the weekend so they can make that ride to go visit him? That ain't nothing to be proud of, boo. She has a decent, upstanding kid's father. Now let's talk about Chris for a minute. I believe that at one point in time, Chris actually tried to like you. He actually tried to care about you. But what happened? You pushed him so much that he decided he didn't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
You are in your predicament that you're in. You're always trying to drag somebody. You look, they came for you because they get tired of you talking. I feel them. And $300, that's how much you were paying for child support, baby girl? With your mama helping you? Bitch, pay your child support. Pay it. $300.
She should pay her child support. But why is you worried about what she pay when you can't even pay your doggone water bill? You can't pay your rent without begging for help. You came on here not even a month ago and paid your bills and then got on here, oh my gosh, my credit is so bad. Oh my God. You've been on here 10 freaking years and you still can't take care of your family. You actually was just looking for another job. Remember that, Jasmine? So while you in that girl business, running your mouth about her, keep your behind over there. Don't let me get to talking about what them kids ate in their room. I don't even understand how that happened. Honestly, they should have took your kids. That is disgusting, and you are disgusting that could happen. I just can't even believe it.
Dollars for 3 kids? Pay it.
Nisha was saying $300 is all she paid, and it can't do anything for their bills. That's not how much she was supposed to pay.
Faithfully. Then you say you have your second job. Like I said, you could never be like me. We're not the same. Olivia and Jasmine are not the same. We're not even in the same book. We're not even in the same on the same bookshelf.
Actually, y'all are. But let's look at that though. Jasmine, you are sitting here talking about this young lady, but you've had way more CPS cases than her. Why do you feel like you can talk? You sitting up here, face look like craters on the side of your face. You ain't even got the wherewithal to get up and go and try to take care of yourself, take care of your skin, take care of your children. Your house dirty, and you at home all the time. Your son is 2 going on 3 or 3 going on 4 and ain't got 20 words. You really don't need to talk. And then the thing about it was when your son needed to wear that thing on his head, you didn't even finish the process because his head is just as flat and odd shaped as it want to be. This your child while you sitting over there talking about Liv. Liv ain't got no flat-headed babies. Liv ain't got no kids that's done took their pamper off and ate feces. Liv don't have none of that. Yes, she did lose custody of her kids because she was dumb enough to think that she couldn't. That was stupid. It was. But sweetie, There is so much more people can say about you that's even more stupid. So you really should shut the hell up.
Don't compare. Look. When your stuff is going on,
And then your stupid ass over here feeling like, yeah, feeling like you somebody, feeling like you got the damn right to talk about somebody. Girl, cut it out.
and you're getting dragged, stay getting dragged over there. Don't try to drag me into it.
She ain't dragging you into it, because if y'all ain't messing with each other, why is you over on her page anyway? Jasmine, you barely got a hairline. Your hair don't look healthy. You got 3 daughters, and every last one of them head look a mess. Do you let them go months or weeks or whatever without combing their hair? Probably not. But I do recall you let Caitlyn hair stay up for a whole month in braids, and that crack looked ate out by the time you took it out. You really can't talk, Jasmine. You really should shut up, Jasmine. You just had to get your car repoed, and you driving illegal, Jasmine. So why you over here messing with this girl? She know all your dirt, and so does the rest of the internet. Driving dirty, driving on no license. Grandmother had to give you insurance. Girl, you got 5 children plus yourself. That is 6 people in a car that carries 4 to 5 people. You really need to shut up, Jasmine. Now, I think Olivia got the same vehicle or the same type of vehicle that you have. But the fact of the matter is, she may have a mother that has a car, or what is that, a stepdad or whatever. She's got way more than you, and you got your mom and dad in your life. Where they at? Why they can't help you? Why they can't help you fix your credit? Why they can't help you be a better mother? Why can they not help you with all them CPS cases and snorting that booger sugar? And yes, you did it. Why would you be there with all of them? Why would all of y'all be there with a person who brought it to the table? Everybody did it but you. You a lie.
You keep getting dragged over there. It's so crazy. You just can't help. You talk about, oh, people got my name in their mouth. Girl, you got my name in your mouth. I ain't said nothing about you, because honestly, it's still on site. And from what I'm hearing and listening and seeing, I missed the whole stuff the whole day. But what I'm hearing is you're scary. You're scared. You're so scared. You know what else? Another thing, I listen to some of the stuff. Having your kids at the pool by themselves, we're not the same. What if your kids could have drowned? Somebody could have called CPS on you. I'm surprised Gerard didn't call CPS. I sure fuck with it.
Honey, you the only one to get all the CPS calls, Jasmine. If she did have her kids outside, she is dead ass wrong. God was smiling on her dumb ass. She a dummy too. But baby, so are you.
Had them at the pool by themselves? I'm surprised no one there to call CPS on you. What's wrong with you? We're not the same, sis.
But didn't you lock your 1 and 2 year olds in a room by themselves? That's how they ended up eating from their pamper, because they were so hungry. Like, really, Jasmine? Really? You really should leave that girl alone. You really need to stay in your business. And she didn't pull you into her stuff. You pulled you into her stuff because your website, your everything is so trash that the only way you get good views is to have drama. And you so desperate for money that you need the drama. There's a million ways you should be able to go look at other channels, get you some ideas, and have fresh content all the time. Content including your kids, content including yourself. And I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with having brand deals, but I would make sure I had so many. I would have them for me. I would have them for my kids. It's no way. If that's all I had to do is sit on my butt, I didn't want to go nowhere. I wanted to stay at home. I would find a way to make home work for me if that's what I had to do. But yet you spend all your days over here in this girl business. Mind your damn business, Jasmine.
We're not the same. Never. Never will be. Get up.
What Chris said, Jasmine? Why he haven't come get his son, Jasmine? Didn't Chris say he was gonna take Legend from you, and he didn't even want the kid, but he felt you was such a piss poor mother that he said he was going to take it from you? You really need to shut up.
Never. Like, don't sit here and try to. We're never. I can't believe that. But you know what? My thing is, at least she know how to do hair. She know how to do the basics. At least comb it or whatever the heck it was. I don't even know how it looked. I don't even too much care, honestly. But we're just not the same. We're not the same, and you're just a deadbeat.
So are you. You a deadbeat too, Con. I can't believe you had the nerve to come out of your mouth with all of this. Do you know it's still videos right now online of you being a deadbeat, you locking your kids in rooms? And I know that shit is old. But the thing about it is that you continue to do things that make people feel that you are that same person. That's why it keeps coming up. Because quite frankly, I even said that, dang, that was years ago. Shouldn't y'all give her a chance? But then you go do crazy ass stuff like leave your kids at home by themselves. Yeah, they not out in the swimming pool, but they still at home by themselves or running out at night while they sleep trying to chase after a man. Really? But you want to talk about her loving that guy? At least she had enough dignity and pride and self-respect for herself to not be on here crying for no nigga who told you he didn't love you and didn't want you. Baby, you can't make nobody love you. Why don't you spend this time while you all over there in that girl business finding a way to recreate positivity on your channel and being a better mother? Take away the reasons that people can talk negatively about you. It's all in you, just like it's all in her. But honey, Liv is a Karen. She always thinks she's entitled, and I don't really feel like she's suffered enough that it would matter. But Jasmine, you still worse than her. You are worse than her. You are worse than her. You have the ability to be way better than her, make way more money than her. It's all in you, but you are worse. You have more CPS cases. You have more public behavior and negative displays. You won't even hug your kids. You told your child that you didn't want to be touched. The fuck?
What they call her? They say she's the help.
Well, what are you, Jasmine? Because you don't help nobody. You don't help yourself. You don't help your kids. Aren't you the one who had a kid that just hit a teacher? And aren't you also the one that had a kid that flunked? Now, I know she had several days that her kids missed school, and that probably would have been an automatic retention, and Gerard did fix those things. But where is your kid's father that loved them enough to stand up and help you be strong? You always on here crying and being weak because you ain't got nobody, sweetie. You don't need to talk about no damn body.
You're the help. We're not the same. There's so many things that separate us from being the same. Bitch, I got my kids full time. We're not the same.
Actually, you don't.
We're not the same.
Aren't you the one that said you have your kids 10 days a month? That's not full time. Aren't you the one that basically traded your kids for money? Because you told Philip if he keeps the kids during the weekend, you get him on the weekend, he didn't have to pay the full child support. Isn't that correct? But you have the gall and audacity to talk about this girl. Now, don't get me wrong, she ain't the greatest. She really ain't. And they do shit that's so different anyway. And then when I say they, I mean the Karens. I mean, it's a lot that they do different. Some shit you should know better. Y'all are not the same. And you are proving that y'all are not the same by being on this channel talking this shit. You are dumb. Until you make sure you clean your act up, you should not be out here. First of all, if you don't F with the girl, you shouldn't even be talking on her, because as long as you jumping yourself over there, she can say your name all she wants. But if you said nothing back to her, pay her ass dust, then you would be a different person. You're no different than her. And on paper, you're way worse. Now, true enough, she did get her kids taken. But Jasmine, the only reason you didn't get your kids taken, and I hate to say this because they're precious kids, they are innocent and didn't ask to be in your drama, but who want them? Philip do just enough to not have to pay you. But he talk about your ass while he doing it. And Chris walked out on you. And then the bad thing about him is you begged him to come back. What kind of woman is that? That you would beg? That don't mean that you shouldn't love him and want to be with him. But coming publicly begging a person who said, I don't love you, I don't want you.
Good afternoon. Didn't comb my hair for a whole month, now it's matted. And you're on, and it's so crazy because I think I seen somebody, I'm gonna say, I think it was Destiny. She was on live doing her hair for.
Hi, we're Visible. Getting set to travel this summer and need a wireless plan that'll keep you connected on the go?
A birthday party or something like that.
Jasmine, the only time we see you combing your kids' hair is when they finna go. And then you complain the whole time while sitting there killing roaches. You really don't need to talk, baby.
It was on your hair, not the kids' hair. I would throw a wig on before doing, look, I want my kids to look good for their birthday, I would throw a wig on. We're not the same, but
Jasmine, you don't even believe that yourself. Look at your face. You sitting there thinking to yourself, I can't believe I'm saying this stuff. I ain't that much better than her. Cause you're not, you're worse.
you know what? You know what, sis? It's karma. What you're going through is karma.
And you know what? That's what everybody say about you, Jasmine. They say that boy walking out on her, that's her karma. That's what she get for trying to take care of a man. That's what she get for trying to buy a man. No, her ass ain't got no money. It's karma. It's karma. That's why she got a son that she is not making sure that he is where he should be on his milestones. And when he goes to school and when he struggles, that's going to be your karma, because that's going to be one more child you tired of. Didn't you just come on here calling your kid MFers? Now, word on the curve is that she probably ain't no better there either. But you at least 2 times not only called your kids MFers, but you came on here and said that you did not want your kids. You wish you did not have them. You regret them. What kind of disgusting creature will say that out loud where their kids can at some point hear?
And I'm so glad that she got on here and finally said something about you. She always, y'all, my hair look crazy because I just washed it and took it out. She always lets you slide, and now it's time that people, come back over here. Now it's time that people open their mouth and they say something and you're just like, oh my God.
Now you all in her business and ain't watching your own child, but you think you better.
Ooh, child. You needed that read. I didn't even watch the whole live. I only seen part of it, but you needed that read. You always trying to talk shit about somebody. Trying to talk shit about somebody. Legend, come back over here. Come back over here.
Alexa, start Miss V.
Sorry, there is nothing for me to resume.
Alexa, start the vacuum cleaner.
Sorry, I didn't find the group or device named vacuum cleaner.
Hold on, what? Because he want to go on the other side, and I told him, you got milk all over your face. Sorry, sis, we're not the same. You'll never be like me, and I will never be like you. That's just that. I seen a lot of things. I listened to a lot of stuff. How you just didn't take to your kids to sport because you didn't feel like it, or you didn't do their summer packets. We're not the same. My kids for sure do their summer packets. My kids for sure will go to sports. Either way it go, like, it's giving. Are you jealous of your own kids? Hey, stay over here. Oh, you getting your blanket? Are you jealous of your own kids?
Alexa,
That's what it's giving.
turn on Lil.
Okay. You can also to turn the lights on or off when you want.
Y'all still hear me? I don't know why this keep doing this. Someone keeps calling me. Hey Tiara's here. Hey Tiara, no comment. It's something that shouldn't be family fun, not drama. Wait, what? It should be filled with family fun, not drama. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, she just... Make sure it's wet. Oh, he's like, it's wet. I know. Here. Hold on. See, it's just like, can I live my life? Why when you're going through something on your page? I hope y'all can hear me. Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay. Why when you're going through something on your page, you gotta just come and just talk about me? You just have to say Jasmine. It's like, it's giving that I eat, sleep, and SHIT Jasmine. That's what it's giving. Like, I shouldn't, like, worry about what's going on over there. Like, it's sad. It's sad. You want to bring me into it. I'm not the one that's on child support. I'm not dealing with child support. I'm not dealing with Gerard. I'm not dealing with none of that stuff. Focus on that. Don't say my name. It's like you say my name so careless. Like, I won't say nothing back to you. Yeah, you are irrelevant to me. Yeah, you are, like, at the lowest points on this YouTube. You're like the lowest person on this YouTube streets. You're scum. And yeah, but at the same time, it's like, stop coming for my name and stop coming for me. You're not like me. You're correct, but make sure you come with facts why you're not like me. You don't hustle like me. You don't got your kids like me. What else? What else, sis? Like, you want to talk about, oh, I don't come on here crying. Who gives a fuck? I can cry anywhere. I can cry on YouTube. I can cry by myself. You don't know what I go through on a regular, everyday basis. I can cry, but what do I still do? I keep going. I can cry and I keep going by myself. But where do you keep going with? Let your mom go back home and let's see how much you cry. Like how you used to cry when he left you. You forgot about that too. When he left you, you used to cry your eyes out on YouTube, saying how hard it was, and you failed your kids. I ain't never said I failed them. Now I've said that I feel like I could do better and stuff like that. It's hard. Crying is hard. It's so frustrating. I said all that, but what do I do the next day? People like, oh, you're crying one day, next day I get back up and I'm good. You gonna go get your cup? It's over there. Okay. You don't want to go get it? Hey, one love. Girl, just the same old lame person always got to bring my name up. Like, she can't just stop talking about me. And I just so happened to see it. I don't even know if it was last night or the night before, but you said my name.
Honey, Jasmine, she said she failed her kids. You said you didn't want yours. You said there were MFers. You said You wish you didn't have them. You wish your kids' dad would have left you with the one. You didn't imagine your life being like this. It's too effing hard. Girl, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you have the audacity to be out here talking about this girl.
Name, and here I am. I've been stuck with a person like that for 15 years. It's awful. Mommy, talk. You wanna what? You gonna go with your cup? Okay, good. Hurry up. Keep her foot on her neck. I can't believe she posted the dog. Then said she made Drew out a better man. You know, I seen a little. I didn't see the wedding vlog, but I did see the part that apparently she said that made him a better man. She feels like this is where her mind messed up. She feels like she made Drew out a better man because he was skinnier. And I say this because she uses the fact that.
So, guys, if you guys want to watch the rest of her video, you can definitely go over there. The bottom line is Jasmine is, to me, worse of a mother because of the fact that she's had CPS cases put on her, the fact that they weren't immediately closed, and all the other countless things that she has done to show herself as a person who is not dedicated to being a mom. Like, she should be busting her butt to be a mom. She shouldn't be in a position that she's on here calling her kids names, saying that she wish she didn't have this kid right here. She don't even have people in her life that will help her. These are the reasons that I feel that the other girl got a leg up on her. But now they both still piss poor. So I'm not saying it as if I'm saying that Olivia is a good mom and she's not. No, I'm saying both of y'all ain't shit moms, but you're worse than her. And the baby eating the whatever, like, wow. I just in my head, and I have never watched that My Shabby Life stuff, and I never will, and that's why. I don't want to see stuff like that. Now, I do believe that Jasmine could be a better mom at some point, but she would have a whole lot of changing to do. The first thing is the stuff like what she's doing now, sitting here all up in this girl business and not taking care of her son. Look at this kid here. He has no life. He has nothing but her, and that's sad. She wants to talk about a father. Well, her kid's father doesn't measure up. So she's piss poor, and they don't even help. One thing Olivia did, she didn't have those web kids with somebody who was piss poor. He stood up and did what he had to do. Now, unfortunate for her, and I think she had a desperation of wanting more kids. So she went and allowed herself to become pregnant. She knows what it takes, and she allowed herself to become pregnant, and that's what it is. So basically, that's what I had to say. And I just could not believe this girl had the audacity to come out here and talk on anybody when it comes to parenting. I mean, she has not set herself right or made up for all the horrible things she's done and said to and about her own kids. Not to mention, she's done just about the same things. When Caitlin got her hair braided that time, she told him to get the hair braided, or either he paid for it, somebody paid for it. She let that girl hair stay up longer than a month. I think Caitlin had them braids in her hair until basically all you saw is a little afro puff and some braids hanging down. It was way longer than a month. So the fact that she has the nerve to come out here and talk trash, and then she want to say that Liv was crying over Gerard. He was a good guy, and she messed it up. She should have cried. But what did you have? That guy was in your house. Even when he got a job, he wouldn't help you. Your rent is what they say, 2,300, and that boy was only paying 500. But you got the nerve to talk, girl. Shut your ass up. Y'all tell me what y'all think about her coming in the comments, running her pothole, being a dummy, being a DJ, dumb joker. Let me know what y'all think about the things that she said. Not only that, the fact that she said anything. We'll talk about it and continue the conversation in the comments, guys. And I'll see you next time.